Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Honeydew Acres. And yes, it is windy again. I don't think there's ever going to be a time when it's not windy. So, unfortunately, I haven't been able to make a video in a while, between work and getting off and later in the evening, and the rainy and snowy weather that we've been having here in Wisconsin has left it very difficult for me to be able to have the time to make the videos. Typically, when I do get off of work and do start getting some things done around the farm, I don't really have a whole lot of time to be able to make videos and be able to get everything accomplished that I want to get done. So I'm going to kind of walk around and give you a little update of where we were at and what we've gotten done. So the first here is the chicks. As you can see, the chicks are out in their chicken tractor. I got a feeder in there. That is a piece of PVC gutter cut in half, 10-foot strip cut in half, and then tied up with some paracord up to the top so I can adjust the heights. I got a 5-gallon bucket with 3 screw-on waters, and as those fill up, they shut off the water flow, and as the chicks drink out of it, they allow the water to come out of the 5-gallon bucket. So they've been out here for 1 day so far, and they're just getting kind of used to it. It is cold. Last night it dropped down to about 28 degrees. Didn't have any losses. I was a little nervous about that, but everything seems to be working out so well. So far, so well. Everything seems to be working out so good so far. Everything seems to be working out. Wow. Everything seems to be working out good so far. All right, the next update on the farm is the manure spreader. As you can see, I got the old flooring out. We got a new floor deck in. That is actually 1¼ inch, I think it is, deck boards that we put in here. I got the new sides put on. Still have a little bit of tin work to do to close that up to make sure we can keep all the debris out of the gearbox. But yeah, it is coming along. We should be able to start using that in the next couple of weeks. The next update is some calf hutches. We put up some of the cattle panels that we had around the farm, some of our gates, created a board to hold some bottle feeders on, so that way we can get our bottle calves. We should be picking those up on Saturday, so hopefully, weather permitting, I'll be able to get the camera out and get an update on that as we get those. Should be kind of exciting and funny watching us trying to wrangle some bottle calves around. And then the last big update on our farm is we did get 4 new steers. They're older. They're not bottle calves. They're around 500 pounds a piece. Here's 2 of them sitting right here. A little camera shy, I suppose. And our pigs are growing quite nicely. They're getting large already. But I will flash the video up that my wife Michelle took of us receiving these steers. You guys can see that.
They stand right at the edge. They don't want to come over here. They're scared.
Give him that thing. What? Give him that thing on the ground behind you. Come on. Come on. There, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, found the electric fence, I see. So yeah, that's the last big update that we have on our farm. I don't know if it's coming across in the video, but there's a wet streak still out in the middle, and when I walk out there, I probably sink in 4 or 5 inches still. Once that dries out a little bit, we'll be getting in there with the tractor and cleaning out the manure, and we are getting a dumpster to clean up our trash pile over there. So lots of things coming on. Lots of things coming up in the farm. Oh, another big one is later today we'll be having a fertilizer spreader show up that we got for our fields. So it'll have nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, and some other stuff. I'll have to look at the order sheet when it gets here. Alright, so our fertilizer's here. We're going to go ahead and use the 706 to get it spread. But first thing we got to do is put a little fuel in it, so that way we don't run out midway through. And this is always fun to do with 5-gallon jugs, and let's just face it, not very easy access. Of course, everything's got to be heavy and awkward. So we're putting in 11 gallons right now, which isn't squat on what I believe to be a 33-gallon tank. When I stuck my, farmer gas gauge in there, i.e. a metal rod that I just put to the bottom of the tank, I had about 2 inches of fuel left in the tank. Alright, so this is a combination unit, meaning it has a PTO shaft and it's ground driven. The ground driven mechanism here drives the feed chain, whereas the PTO drives the spinner wheel. So it doesn't really matter at what speed we go because it will adjust automatically the amount that it's feeding out. So right now we're going to put this down and get it engaged. Alright, so we'll start up the PTO and we'll get started.
I don't know how this thing works, but I'm ditching him because I'm hungry and it's spaghetti for dinner, so I'm leaving him high and dry. I hope you can forgive me. If not, still worth it.